Okay. I'm gonna get the announcement put out for that as well. Hello, hello. Whoever decided to actually wait around, we're here, finally. Thank you for your patience. Tonight we are gonna be racing the Porsche Cups at Hungaroring, at the Hungary Ring. So I hope you guys have an appetite. Joining me in the booth tonight will be FrontLineBanana.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you ready?
Hi.
That's what
I have
like
coffee.
That's good. I could go for some too, but...
Me have coffee, I like.
I feel like our positions are flipped, because before it was me waking up for game night morning, drinking coffee, and now it's you waking up and drinking coffee.
God, I wish I didn't wake up. Anyways,
Me every day. I'm sorry. There goes Charles. Pretty sure he's probably gonna have the fastest lap. That's just a guess. I don't know why that would possibly be correct.
I don't think so.
No.
He's a pretty slow newcomer to the scene.
Oh. This is news to me.
Yeah. If you look closely, it's actually Barles Kertran.
Oh shit. I need to look closer. I need to fix my eyes. Okay, I need to get the substanding fixed. I need our info on the bottom there.
Well, you know what? While you do that, and I know that you already did the intro and everything, but I'm doing it anyways.
Yeah, go ahead, absolutely. My biggest thing was to just get the fucking stream started, and that's just the most annoying part.
Congratulations.
We did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hi, Scopik. I still forgot to put the announcement out. God damn it. SRL streams.
Well, another Saturday evening means another SRL Porsche Cup round. It's Hungaroring for round 6. Everybody's freshly rested up after the break week, and the championship has officially entered the latter half of the season. The top spot is still up for grabs, and we have plenty of racers who can take it. This track, affectionately called Monaco without walls, is notoriously hard to overtake on, but some adjustments to the design. The best spots to look out for today will be turns 1 and 12. The 900-kilometer front stretch will provide plenty of run-up into the tight turn 1, which should breed some good overtakes as well as some safety cars. Hello all, I'm Brett, aka FrontLineBanana, joining Jeff, aka Propane in the booth today, and we thank you very much for joining our broadcast.
Absolutely.
Without further ado, let's get down to the track where the drivers are getting the last bits of practice in before showtime. God knows Froley needs it. Now Jeff, you've been watching them practice today for 5 minutes. Who would you say has the golden opportunity to take home the win today?
You know, I've been paying the most attention out of anybody, I believe, in these past 5 minutes. And if there's anyone that I think is going to take it home today, it's 100% going to be the safety car.
I agree. I think it's something about the red livery makes it go fast.
That, and the fact that it's like a race director too.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of like in the Dictator, where you know you're racing and you got a gun, and anybody that even gets close to you, you just pop.
Cap them in the knee. I gotcha. Easily. But yeah, as far as who I think is gonna have the most potential for the actual past 5 minutes that we've had, I mean, the giveaway, as always, is Charles. He's clearly gonna be the winner. So what I want to do is, maybe this time, since we're only now coming up with qualifying, I think you and I are able to kind of get our own no Charles pole position challenge for once. I always forget it up until like no child support's in here. That's the only time I remember it. But I'm pretty sure we can do it as long as it's not just myself. But we're still yet to see, I think, everyone connect that is supposed to come in tonight. So well, I'd like to go based off of the check-in, but I don't want to, assume everyone's going to show up. You feel me?
Yeah, it's pretty sparse right now. Only a minute before qualifying. It's to be expected right after break week.
Yeah.
I mean, we did have Le Mans with the fucking icicle Jaguar cars yesterday. And now we're right back into the thick of it with an actual, you know, series. So some people might still be. I expect in the chat we might see. Oh fuck!
Hey,
it's not break week anymore.
It's not break week anymore. Nope. Thank you for the subscription so much, Skofic. We appreciate your
good lord,
your contribution to the Sunset Racing League. Thank you so much. I as well have subscribed and all that shit. I don't know how to make that show up, so hey, you guys, there you go. The first on stream right there for you, Skofic. First sub that you guys will witness. Now that we are monetized, we need all of your fucking money. Here are the ads. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you, seriously, thank you very much. Appreciate it. If you could just like gift 10 more, that'd be fantastic. No. But hope you're ready.
All right, are you ready? Cause I'm about to post our first poll.
Oh, okay. How are you gonna do that?
Naked, preferably.
Oh.
I posted a poll in the chat. Who will get pole?
I feel like everyone should definitely vote for Charles. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
My vote's in.
Yeah?
Yeah. I said someone else. Because hey, you never know.
Let's see. I feel like having Charles in this poll is actually cheating. We should be like, who will get second?
Turn it off.
Who will get second?
Stop the count.
It's over. It's over. Restart.
Stop the count.
All right. So if you want free channel points. You know what? I believe in Furley. I'll vote for him. So go ahead, give us your predictions for poll now. And then later we'll do some race-based polls. This is pretty cool. I like having this ability.
I was wondering. I was like, hold on. Like the poll didn't ask me to put in the mountain, so we need to run a prediction, not a poll. So I don't even know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
At first I was like, maybe it's because us as mods were not supposed to be able to participate, and I realized, oh wait, no. But Skofic.
Wait until you start earning money as a mod? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Return on investment, there you go. All about that ROI, baby.
But he's paying himself.
Shut up. Don't give it away.
Alright, Zero has made it in. He's changed his name. He is no longer MMR Zero, he is TSS Zero.
Uh-oh.
So
what happened?
I don't, maybe his team had a breakup? Who knows? So we're in overtime. By the way, we're about to head over to Quali. It is now 9 o'clock. I still won't get used to that. Since you guys like to change your time zones.
Yeah, we love it. Alright, let's get the big screen going.
And Stevie Bob, you hate to see it, spins out in the last
no!
or the penultimate corner.
Not like that.
Practice? Talking about practice?
No.
Alright, so we got our predictions in. 0% for Charles.
Damn, Charles.
God, we are all terrible. We should never go to the casino.
Yep. That is actually a very good point, and duly noted. Yep. Oh, Jesus. That's not what I want to press. Oh, cool. Quality
is it not?
1080. No, I pressed clip when I was trying to change the quality of the stream I was looking at. Okay.
Xbox clip that?
Yeah, something like that.
Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City?
Dark.
Alright.
With daylight savings time, it's dark.
Yeah. Oh man. So,
What a wonderful
for those
place.
of you who are unaware,
I see the water
Porsche
slide.
Cup is a real thing. I know, it's a terrible decision. Somebody made it a real thing.
Unfortunately.
But, yeah. It's used as a support series for F1. And I know this not only because of Wikipedia, but because when I went to my first F1 race earlier, in between the free practices, they had the Super Cup practices and then the race. So that was pretty cool. On average, there's 24 to 27 cars per race. I wish we had that for our Porsche Cup, but we don't.
We can, you know, eventually.
How do we pay people to join our league? How do...
From the money we make from the subscriptions.
Okay, so if we like give people subs, do we like encourage them to join?
Of course. I mean, unless they're like bad personality, we don't want them around. I mean, take money all
Sunset
day.
Racing League has gifted T-Pain 5,000 subs.
That's how we make it right there. Shush, P-Cup is awesome? Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. Won't happen
I
again,
didn't
sir.
offend you guys. Gee, relax.
So P-Cup does a sprint race style, right? So,
Yeah, no roll.
for example, at Silverstone, they did 14 laps, took around 30 minutes. So it's an excellent filler in between sessions for F1, which I always thought was cool because you buy tickets to go see an F1 race, but if you go there the whole weekend, you see not only F1 but you see a whole Porsche Cup weekend.
Damn, you get
But I think they only, yeah.
Shit.
But I think they only do certain tracks, and I know Suzuka is one, so everybody not in Japan get fucked.
Damn.
But they gotta be good. No, they just have to give us money.
They just have to have a heartbeat and give us money.
They just have to open up their hearts and their wallets.
Mostly the wallet.
Let's go, Stevie.
Yeah, let's go, Stevie.
Mazda,
Okay.
I hope you put in your prediction for him to get pole. Alright, we actually have people that have made it around track now, so let's look for the outlap. Let's look at this. Charles goes a little too far to the right. He's gonna try to make up for it here on the brakes into the long right-hander of T5, heading to the quick chicane at T6 and 7, where he eats those curbs for breakfast, says, "Get out of my way," down to turn 8, slides it on down, doesn't make the most of the track. He's keeping it tight. He gets out onto exit, getting onto the green curtain that is legal and still within regulations. He's going into turn 9, which brings you into the quick, tricky, deceptive downhill. Actually, I was lying. He's into turn 12, where we might see some good overtakes. Onto the green apron, into the last few...
We're just testing
Into the last few twisty turns. Yeah, testing your knowledge. Shut up. He goes where he's going around the final corner. It takes a little lift, a little bit of the brakes, and then you get on the gas, punch it, get it out wide, and go gun it as fast as you can past the line. And I was just kidding. Now he's starting his actual lap.
Yeah. Nice outlap.
It said he was past his outlap. I don't.
Who
A
knows?
set of course is drinking. I don't know what to tell you.
That's always the case, especially for me.
I still don't even have my leaderboard up.
Okay, I got mine up, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's good. The person showing the screen for a stream has it up. That's good.
Yeah.
It's always good to have.
Just a little bit of a reference.
Charles. Oh, he's going. He's not going as fast as he'd like. He'll probably say something like, "Ha, that was such a shit lap. I'm so slow." Meanwhile, he's 10 seconds ahead of everyone.
No way, he would never.
He would never.
Oh, Elegance shared a setup? We're gonna save that.
I'm gonna save it.
You never know.
Can you apply it? Can you apply it to the safety car?
No. But look, if by chance Porsche Cup comes back up again in another season, guess what? I'm ready for it. I got my setups. I don't think
we'll do Hungaroring, but yeah.
Hey, come on now, man. Come on.
Charles, coming around the penultimate corner, gets out, touches the green, making the most of the track, cutting in for the final corner. He's struggling to get on the gas. He almost cuts it too wide, but he'll make it for 1:46.2. God, that took a while. Holy shit. And he goes terrorizing the wall. Alright, NOVIC right behind him with 1:47.9. Let's see who else. We have Arthur coming around the final corner. I think at some point he abandoned his lap because he is well off the pace, but let's go with him for another trip around. If he'll make one.
He better.
So he crosses the line, goes into T1, braking hard, hitting that, missing the apex, locking up. And he'll be going around the mountain when she comes. Under the overpass, into the quick left-hander. It's tricky because it's kind of like, it's almost like you have to treat this like a double apex because of the downhill and the speed you take going into that corner. It's actually a weird corner like that, but he seemed to do it fine. But he spins off, and that'll be good night. Let's see. Here comes Stevie Bob. Let's go on board with Stevie Bob, who's just starting a lap. He's coming up the uphill section. He hits these apexes. He even gets a little too much of T4, but he'll probably make up for it here. Alright, he's doing good. The chicane eats that. I think that might be a cut. Because he completely went over. Who knows?
In the safety car, I've managed to pull that kind of a cut without it being detected, so there's a chance that it does.
Maybe.
Register.
Let's see what time he sets anyways.
True.
Going into turn 11, down to the downhill portion, where we might see some really good lunges. I am expecting. I'm expecting Foley to do a double overtake again like he did in IndyCar.
Downhill? Jeez, alright, I mean,
yeah.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster, but I'm all in for it. Can we get a prediction on that? Foley dive bomb?
Foley dive bomb?
Overtake, let's go.
Stevie coming around the final corner, under the Fanatec, and across the line for a 1:49.4. That'll put him in P6 currently.
Not bad.
We have 3 minutes left. And we have Zero, who finishes out lap. Oh, he set a 1:48, but I don't suppose that will be his final time. He's usually pretty quick.
That he is.
But he's taken it. He took that corner very slow, going on down from T3 to T4. The change from downhill to uphill, like some sort of uncanny valley, and he loses it coming out of T4.
Just lose it.
And Elegance is now in the race. He's only 2/10 off of Charlie. So Elegance is he's quick. He's a quick boy. Let's check our chat. Skofic is absolutely demolishing my screen with dancing women and frogs.
Yeah, I was actually anticipating when the qualifying first started, I was like, you know, maybe NOVIC will be able to maintain his position in second, but a part of me saw Elegance's name and I was like, you know, just maybe. These guys typically at these at this series, they're typically at each other's neck when it comes down to like their racecraft. Yeah, that's gonna be a rough one for Elegance there.
That's rough.
If he gets out in time, nope.
No, I don't. He does not have enough time.
Just lost that frame, yeah. Because we're now a minute 40 left of qualifying. If he had,
he's just getting out of the pits. Yeah.
If he had gone just a few seconds earlier, there's maybe a chance. Maybe 10 seconds, a little bit more than that. So very tragic. Who knows? Maybe the overtime will allow it. I highly doubt it. It does absolutely cut it off right when it hits 0 and you don't cross that line. Speaking of 0, that will be 0 going down that area of the track. He did lose a bit of control prior to getting there, so questionable on his exit now that he has a traffic in front of him.
TV Bob spun out.
Some nice buildings they got here.
Man, my Assetto Corsa, my ACTV is so fun. It says that 0 is currently on a 6.5 minute lap, which is not. Maybe it's telling me how long he's been on track without pitting. I don't know. Why is it telling me this?
Maybe. For me, it does show that he has a minute 50 as far as one of his laps. His best lap is a minute 48. Charles currently holds the pole position with a 145.6. Elegance 147.3. NOVIC third position 147, almost 148 flat. If he does cut down on his sectors a little bit, there is a good chance he could possibly take second position from Elegance. We will have to keep an eye out on that, as qualifying will be coming to an end once everybody has finished their final qualifying lap.
So from what I saw, it hit overtime before Christian Zarate hit the line. But I'm curious if it'll let him do his thing. But let's go on board with Stevie and NOVIC. NOVIC went off. Let's go on board with Stevie. I saw that he did mess up the chicane a little bit. He may have abandoned his lap. Who knows? He doesn't seem to be going full out. NOVIC just getting out of the way.
Yep, he says, I can't
settling
do this
for P3. NOVIC, you have so much to live for. No, don't do it.
I can't do it anymore. Very good qualifying on everyone's behalf. Just genuinely wish you guys could do a little bit better, but hey, it's okay.
Yeah, honestly, somebody please challenge Charles, please.
God's sake.
Please, he can't keep getting away with it.
I don't know. He's one of the many that can. Stevie Bob over the line. He will remain in P6 for the qualifying.
But we have 8 people racing. So, starting P6, not too bad. He can definitely make it up because as history has shown in our ludicrous racing league, the people at the front like to take each other out. Especially that Froley guy. He's a danger to everybody around him.
Yeah, I've got to keep an eye out for him. That's
yeah. Nice.
It's a
I hope
challenge.
I hope he sees this.
Anadonia, thank you so much for the subscription. Wow.
Thanks for the sub.
Yeah, I really appreciate your guys' contributions to the community. I am a bit speechless about it. What a long way we have come is what Twitch says when you guys do that. So hey, they're right. What a long way. We're not yet at 100 followers,
I remember.
but this is, you know, this is still definitely something to celebrate nonetheless.
Just throw Zero a few seconds off his lap. Well, you give us money, so sure thing. Ballast, anti-ballast. Wait, you want him to go faster or slower? Because I got ballast or anti-ballast. Let's go.
I never saw the anti-ballast when I was in there.
It's called just letting Charles drive the car for you.
Oh. I can let him do that.
Alright, well, I guess I can end this poll, right?
Yes. And I guess, we do.
Oh wait, no, the poll ended automatically because it wasn't a prediction.
Wow.
Guys, we have a hype train is
Yeah, what the
close.
hell?
That's
Oh my God, what?
Mazda, thank you for
Yeah,
the,
Mazda,
for the
wow.
subscription.
Thank you so much.
Everybody
for the
keep the hype
subscriptions.
train coming
Yeah.
because if that happens, I will
I
be
didn't know that
happy.
was a
I don't know
thing.
what else to tell you.
I didn't even know it was a thing that had happened this early on with like monetization. But I'm like, I feel like I'm learning it all again.
I feel like it's almost like satirical.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, hype train.
Yeah, so hype, man. I'll tell you what, I get
So
hype
hype.
over the 100 follower goal. But seriously, I still am very appreciative of your guys' contributions, and subscribe to this channel. It means a shit ton to me. I'd much rather see that stuff go towards the community than any of my own personal channels. So thank you guys, really. Bright says, I think that might be the best lap I've done in my life. I'm usually so incredibly shit and understeer, and this is the most understeery car I've ever driven in my life. Is he doing this unironically, or is it because you said he was going to complain for a month?
I don't know.
Me either.
Who is this guy and who hacked into Charles's account?
Who is this person yapping in our chat? Oh, we appreciate the opinion, Mr. Bright334. However,
Thank you, Bright.
we prioritize the opinions of our subscribers, so until then. We are on the grid, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally concluded our fucking break week, and I'm so excited to be back, guys. You have no idea.
Alright, we got our first prediction up.
Hey, we got.
Will there be a safety car this race?
Bump up my volume, is it better? I can do that, absolutely I can do that. Yeah, hopefully no safety cars. I actually am gonna be the safety car tonight. Oh boy. Will there be a safety car this race? I am gonna say 300 on no. I got faith in my boys. Okay, who's betting against me? How could you do this? I thought we were cool.
Get your bets in. Submission's closing in 20 seconds. Anyways, while you're doing that,
we'll take a little overview of the grid. Charles is going to be up here in pole position. Elegance in second position. Novic in third. Zero. Fourth. Froley. Fifth position. CV Bob in sixth. Author. Seventh position. Christian Zarate in eighth. Myself and my beautiful co-host, co-commentator, FrontLineBanana. Best of luck out there, buddy. I'll be right behind you. Okay, never mind.
oh shit. That's not what I wanted to hit. I'll get back in. Don't worry.
All right.
I'm not one of the races nor the safety cars, so it'll be fine. So we have 51% for yes. Wow, somebody outbid you hard.
Damn. All right. Guys, I want them to not need a safety car. Thank you. Oh, they're pressing the horns. Let's go. All right. right, that is going to be the light is out. We are taking off. Zero is going to be going the opposite direction. He does an immediate 180, says, I don't want to race anymore. He's now in the pits. Moving forward, up in front, we got NOVIC and Charles coming into T1. They are still side by side. Charles maintaining his... Someone pressing the horn. I'm assuming Charles, as he's probably trying to get NOVIC to give him some room. Maybe let him get that overtake done. A little bit of something going on in the back over there. Someone lost a bit of control. They're good. Let's get an
They'll be fine.
onboard. Yeah, let's get an onboard.
Oh, Elegance coming up the inside, backs out, thinks better of it. He'll be looking for another opportunity. He was quickly running out of room there. Charles goes a little off, NOVIC looking to take advantage of it, and he's pushing, he's going on. Elegance might get through too.
Elegance gets by too! What? Incredible, wow. We already have a lot of action going on, guys. We're only on the first lap coming back from break week with Porsche Cups here at Hungaroring. Hungaroring.
Yeah, there you go. You'll say it correct one day.
Finally. I didn't say it. Damn it. Alright. Let's see. Bertrand right behind Elegance. We got Froley is also directly behind Christian Zarate. He...
Also going off.
Ooh, yeah, he's going to be taking a bit of a stroll, taking the scenic path. He's back on.
Froley taking a look into that downhill T12. I told you he's looking to make some moves there. He thinks better of it on lap 1, still getting his tires into performance, but he will stick closely behind Christian, looking for any opportunity. He might make the lunge down here into T1. Who knows? Let's stay on board with him. Arthur going off a little wide. He's a little slow. Christian coming up on him. They are fighting back to back. Froley saying, this is great. Keep fighting. I will catch up to you. We have P4 through 6 all together. P1 through 3 all together. They make it through.
Oh wow, quite a battle with the top 3 here. This is NOVIC. Basically, they're trying to make a sandwich on him right now.
A NOVIC sandwich. That will be an interesting one.
This reminds me of the BTCC or touring car thing. When they like literally had that guy like sandwiched in. I'm going for first, he says. NOVIC he's got his middle finger up. Oh, I love it. Mazda, let me know if the volume's good, by the way. Thank you, by the way, for giving the feedback on that stuff. Really
Froley sticking close behind, but not being able to find any room is allowing Stevie Bob to catch up within a second of Froley. That might hold him back. Stevie might find some opportunities here.
Very well could. There is always a chance for it. Charles, no surprise to anybody, he is up in first position in case we did not announce it. I'm making sure to do that now.
Okay, I mean, I don't think it needs to be announced. It took less than a lap for him to get
Elegance
it back.
giving NOVIC a bit of a tap on the back, saying, you need to hurry up, buddy. Stepping on the back of your shoes.
Zero has retired the car. That is our first retirement here in lap 2.
Oh no.
Also getting a little squirrely.
That he is. He's got a bit of pressure behind him with Froley. Definitely looking.
Also flashing his lights at Christian. Froley just sitting behind patiently, like, yes, keep flashing your lights, and I will pass both of you.
Patience, my boy. It pays off.
And will Froley go for it?
Arthur.
Oh no, there is an
Taking
accident.
out Christian.
There is an accident. 2 people down into turn 1.
They are going to be okay. I'm kind of questioning. I feel like I should go out of the safety car, but I mean...
You know, it could have been a safety car. It could have not been. Who knows? We'll probably have one later on anyways.
Yeah.
But Froley will say thank you very much and slip into P4. And now he's got some daylight between him and Stevie.
Thank you, Mazda. No problem. All right.
Stevie Bob hanging within 2 seconds of Froley. Which is close enough that if Froley does mess up, he does get a little slip up, then Stevie will be all over him.
That he will be.
but we all know that Foley never messes up. So that's basically not foreshadowing anything at all.
No. Enough of that voodoo, okay? Damn it, Ricky Bobby.
He's gonna come back and look at the recording and be like, I fucking hate you, Brett. I hate you so much.
Christian Zarate.
Christian Zarate
cutting now. I feel like, did he get a cutting because he got pushed off earlier?
I don't know. He could have. I don't believe so. No commentators curse this week, please. I don't think we have control over that. See, once you start a streaming channel, you really open up Pandora's box.
True. Very true.
I don't know who Pandora is, but she's gotta be the biggest slut I know. Everybody's always opening her box.
Author is gonna be right behind Christian, so they basically have made up their time with that little incident they had earlier. Still not a good thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, getting close.
Yeah, this is some pretty close racing. Arthur, hopefully be a little more patient this time, not to cause a collision, making his time, biding his time. It is, like I said in the intro, it has been called Monaco without walls. It is extremely hard to pass here.
I start to
What's
understand
Pandora's
more as we
number?
watch.
Look up your local Pandora jewelry store. Call them. Ask if you can speak to Pandora. And you want to open up her box.
Make sure to keep your wallet away from you. Don't let them get to you on that.
Yeah, I took my wife to Pandora jewelry once and I regretted it.
Alright, I see ya. I'm gonna try and get you up.
Elegance creeping up ever so much on NOVIC here. He's within seconds. Oh, he gets on the gas a little too soon.
Just a little bit.
For the end there.
There we go.
He'll lose some time, but he's still within that 2-second gap, and they are just gapping the rest of the field. They're taking them to Gapplebees right now.
Yeah, they're making it look like child's play, to be honest with you. I mean, Charles does that just naturally. It doesn't take much effort from him.
And Arthur and Christian going back to the scene of the crime. Will anything happen there? They both lock up, but no passing will be made. Arthur thought about it for a second. He thinks better of it this time.
I think maybe
He'll
they
stay
both
behind
had
him, closer.
maybe a bit of a moment of PTSD there. They both kind of locked up like, oh no, I just remembered what happened the last time. Fuck, not again.
Yeah.
So I guess. Have that experience.
I guess. they had the dog with the cupcakes.
Yeah.
In their head.
That they did. Man, why does the fuck? I hate when the fucking Discord video freezes up. Let me see if I can get it to not.
Yeah, I don't know. There we go. I was moving for a second. It's okay. As long as my beautiful or ugly face, depending on how I feel in a second.
Yeah. That's how I feel all the time. It's really up to other people's judgment is what I leave it at.
Yeah, I crave external validation, please.
Me too. It's pretty sad sometimes. But that's why I'm here, guys. There's nothing else I'd rather do than get your guys' validation.
Please, don't put me on Am I Ugly, please.
Or do.
And Charles with another fastest lap. I feel like he set fastest lap every single lap.
He tends to
Oh,
do
Christian
that.
spinning out into the penultimate corner. Arthur avoiding it expertly, having to take to the grass, but he will take that position.
And he will.
He'll say, thank you very much, I don't need to make a T1 lunge, and he'll just go away with it.
Very nice for him. Elegance will be the closest gap. He has NOVIC out in front of them, and these are the two that I did mention that are like kind of cutthroat on each other when it comes to like mid-race, late race, especially in this series too. They are constantly,
Jeez.
I feel like I'm always spectating the two of them when it comes down to these races.
they are neck and neck. It's
timing.
I think Elegance is gaining probably just a few, maybe a tenth or two a lap but I mean, we do have 14 laps left, so that should be enough. And especially if we get a safety car to bring them tight.
Yeah, I'm really looking for that opportunity, if I'm gonna say anything. I want to give them a chance to, you know, get back together and make things a little bit more interesting, but I don't want to force it as my... Honestly, I think I'm like the most conservative when it comes to safety cars. I feel slightly guilty about it, but at the same time, you know, if we're gonna safety car every incident, how am I gonna expect you guys how to act in Pro Series? Like, come on now. Can't be having that.
Elegance, by the way, within a second now.
Yeah.
He outbraked Novic on that downhill severely. Charles with another fastest lap, just because.
Yeah, 146.363.
He is 9 seconds ahead of Novic in P2.
Maybe slow down a little bit, give us a chance.
Charles is going fast at this point just to end the race sooner because he hates this car and this truck.
He's like, I just want to get on with my night. Please don't call safety cars, actually.
I have better things to do. Let's go. So we got a lot of space between P3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. They're all giving each other social distancing, respecting COVID guidelines.
Doing a great job.
But Elegance does not care. He is full mask off, coughing on the train coming up to Novic. And I think Novic's starting to feel it. I think he might start to feel it. There is a second gap between them. They're both eating those curbs, trying to gain some sort of time advantage over the other. Novic almost goes off. It looked like, at least for me, it might have been just, you know, the ping fucking up, but he looked like he almost ate shit into that barrier.
I'm gonna keep a close eye on him, because that's definitely something that we want to catch. Him eating shit, especially in this position, at this moment in this race.
We definitely want that. And if it happens, we need to clip it, post it everywhere. You know?
Social media, Reddit.
Reddit, yeah. Just everywhere. Put it in a metaverse.
Specifically his local parks, maybe?
Have you seen this man last seen talking with Barry R?
Oh no. Novic, I mean, he's still managing to keep the second gap, and honestly, it's pretty impressive to keep, like, coming back to them, and it still just stays at that 1 second, just almost perfectly.
They're tugging, they're pulling, there's not really a lot of movement. There's a lot of give and take. There's some corners where Elegance is doing better. There's some corners where Novic is doing better. This is great racing. I just wish they were a little closer so we could see them try to dive bomb each other to hell. So Elegance, please get your speed up. This is a direct message to you. Get faster.
Please.
And you could say, oh, what about you? Well, that's why I'm not racing. So shut up.
Yes, exactly. Don't ever question why we're not racing.
Exactly. We're just too fast, alright? We took ourselves out of the running. I mean,
just to be fair,
Charles is in the 146s. I mean, that's child's play. I was setting 139s on my outlap.
do that in my sleep, man.
Exactly. So, out of fairness, we just decided to say, no more.
No mas. Elegance now down to a half second on the gap. Who knows how long it'll stay. I'm hoping it remains. I'm hoping that they actually manage to start battling a little bit more. Their timing is like almost only 2/10 off right now. I mean, their laps are damn near identical. If they were to not, like... If they polished up, okay, well, that's not going to be a way of doing it. So.
Oh, Elegance, that is not going to get you closer. Novic probably saying thank you for that.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to put a commentator's curse for myself for even opening my mouth, because the second I said if they polish up the driving, maybe, you know, their laps would be identical. But right then and there, that's when he kind of lost his traction. Went a little bit too wide on the turn, and now that gap has turned into a 1.5 second gap. Let's take a look at the rest of the grid. Christian here, he will be in P7. Author, P6. He is making his way up in front of the pits. Stevie Bob in P5. Beginning lap number 9. And we got Froley up here. Approximately 8.5 seconds ahead of Stevie Bob. A long call away from P1.
Aside from Charles, Froley might be the loneliest car on track. He's just hot lapping at this point.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
And he's doing a very good job of it. You know, he's keeping the gaps ahead of him and behind him the same. It has to be frustrating. I mean, if I was in Froley's shoes right now, I'd be wondering why I'm not catching Elegance and NOVIC, who should be battling each other. But, you know, Elegance is just not close enough to force both of them to slow down for Froley to catch up. Sadly.
Close,
They are mighty close. Elegance does not mess up this corner this time.
There he doesn't. Good on him.
He's back within a second.
Wow. Okay, so I mean, if he keeps it together, absolutely. I got full faith that he's got a P2 in him. With the stipulation.
You're really setting up that CC command again, huh?
I am. Man, look at their time. P2 through 4. I mean, their timings are so similar. It's, you know, I'd love to actually see them all fight each other eventually, hopefully. Author with the fastest lap. Great job on that, my friend. NOVIC still maintaining P2 with that infamous second gap between. I'd almost expect at this point he's got like magnets installed that are just like keeping Elegance the perfect second back.
Oh yeah, maybe they both have magnets and it's like those train sets when you try to put them the wrong way and they repel each other.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
It might be it.
Nick said the same thing, probably just hot lapping. I mean, it's pretty much what it is. Everyone on the same compound, 0 pits thus far, no reason to. I wonder what the strategy is.
I mean, I imagine at this point nobody's thinking about pitting at all race with no safety cars, and really the only danger of a safety car is if Elegance forgets what a brake pedal is. Into T1, definitely not hoping for that.
I'll say this much, like, for the people that are no longer in the race, I mean, you could not have chose a better race to show up to because, yeah, not a lot of people showed up for this one anyways. So definitely a lot of championship points will not be distributed, except for probably to the prominent members that are already high up there.
I mean, let's take a look at these things. We have Zero is in the lead. He probably will not be after this race since he retired the car. Froley is, if he does well enough, he could overtake the lead of the championship. Elegance also right behind Froley, followed by NOVIC, Charles Bertrand, and Stevie Bob, who will all be getting points so long as they keep going. And Author should be moving up maybe into the top 10, as long as he keeps going. Maybe not, but it's very valuable points for him. Zero, third time, yeah. I hate to see it. Game froze on the starting line.
Oh yeah, what the hell? That's damn.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Why you did a little circuit, or you did a little spin and then. I'm sorry for that happening to you, man. AC is fucky, and it would have been good to see you race, but at least. After this, the next round, it'll be a vengeance tour. You'll have to take that back from Froley. So I'm looking forward to that.
Ooh, NOVIC. Can't tell if he went too wide or what happened there, but I believe Elegance.
All I know is this. This has to be so frustrating. Christian's out there with another 3 seconds, so he's trying his hardest to get back into the game. He is. Oh, I guess he spun at some point later because he's still up at T6 and 7.
Yeah.
That's Kane.
He's got a like 30-ish second interval to author, but
yeah, 36 seconds. It's pretty far. He's racing out there like me, but he's giving it all. He's giving it his all, and I have to commend that because we have a lot of people, including myself at some points, that just want to think about quitting, don't want to finish the race, but you don't realize that even P7 is valuable points for those that aren't in the top echelon.
right.
It's still that's a lot of points.
As long as you keep getting positions and points like that,
Feel very called out by that. You should.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. You should
do better. God damn it. But seriously,
do better.
This is Porsche Cup for me. It's a very demanding vehicle. Personally, I don't know if I'd race it myself. I like the Miatas, you know.
I do like the slow ones, but when we did the Ferrari 499P race yesterday, I loved that car.
That was great. The Jaguar was a little bit crazy, but somehow I managed to race better with the Jaguar than I did in the Ferrari race.
Oh, Elegance looking up the inside of Novic on the final turn. Is he gonna make it stick, or is Novic gonna push him back in? They're going neck and neck, only a tenth separating them going down this stretch. 900 kilometers. Not kilometers, meters. Wow, that would be a very long stretch. And Elegance looking up the inside, he's locking up. Novic gonna hold it on the outside, he's going around.
Man.
He is now ahead, secure by 2/10, but they're still gonna keep going underneath the overpass, down into turn 2. Elegance not doing it, he's taking it safe. He locked up his tires on turn 1. He's not looking for a spin to warm up too much. They're going into turn 3, going around fast, and they're coming up, down the downhill, up the uphill. Elegance still 4/10. Is he gonna make a lunge here? He's not,
no, he's
but
not.
he is going to make up some time. They both go off track. And I think they're settling into a groove before we get any more excitement, but they are coming up onto the chicane. Elegance gets a little squirrely.
A little bit.
They're coming into it. Who knows? Novic eating the exit of that apex. Elegance coming out. He's still 5/10 back, but remember, we do have that downhill coming up that could lead to some more excitement. God, I need a drink.
And given the fact that, like, these guys, again, like, I hate to keep repeating myself, but like I said before the race even started, these guys are cutthroat. And we just see it here with the fact that they maintain this consistent gap between each other, these battles that they have too. Honestly, very entertaining to watch. I'm just hoping that nothing bad comes out of it.
They're being very respectful with each other, leaving each other enough room to operate. Elegance, I'm sure he's getting super frustrated. We're on lap 14 now. It's just... I would be very frustrated.
But, a 5-second gap to the next position, so I think he's making pretty good time, perhaps? Maybe Stevie spun out at some point? I'm not too sure. Honestly, I haven't been paying attention to their gap, so...
I've been in my mind, everybody's been like social distancing, and I have not been paying attention to it. But you are right, Stevie probably had a little incident, so that'll lead Arthur to be able to catch up. We'll be watching that gap, see if it closes or not, and we'll let you know.
We're trying to watch as closely as we can.
Brett Croft over here putting in work.
Yeah, man, for real.
I don't know how that man does it every race, because that just killed my fucking throat.
It's because they have the cool microphone that they can, like, you know, has like the filters right on the front of it, so they get to like just move around with it as much as they need to. Like, if I didn't have a fixed microphone on the table, man, I'd be all over the fucking place.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd be Mark Webber's scream on the day.
And we are back with Elegance within 2/10 going into that downhill T12. He thinks better of it. He's going to hold on to him.
I got you. Thank you, Mazda, for that information. Really do appreciate that. Get in the context. There we are. Love to see it. Wow.
Elegance again with a little look inside. Novic shutting the door this time. He's gonna have to go to the outside. They both hit the exit curb going onto the pit straight. They have I think 4/10 between them. Elegance. Will he make a move into T1? He thinks better of it, but he will make a nice smooth. A little bit of smooth coming off the tires, not locking it up. That was a very good T1 by both of them. A little bit better for Novic, who is gaining a little bit of an advantage. He is 6/10 up now, but Novic losing time here in T2, and this has been historically this race where Elegance has been catching up through Sector 2 here. He's taking it a lot better, but Novic has been taking Sector 3 better, and it's been given push and shove this entire time.
Ooh.
Will we see Elegance finally up his time in Sector 3 to be able to keep up with Novic, be able to make that pass? He's running out of time, and they come into the chicane here. They are catching up to a back marker.
I was going to say they're running out of room
Christian's
as well. They're definitely going to be running out of time and room, because with the back marker coming up, they're definitely going to see a little bit of, what would I say? It's going to get a little bit crazy, maybe interesting. I'm hoping that they make a smooth pass, but with how they've been fighting each other lately and battling, I feel like it's only a danger for another car to get in the middle of it.
But it is exciting. Elegance, if I were Elegance, I would be thinking this is my chance. Hopefully Christian backs up Novic a little bit, doesn't let him go too soon. Lets him go. Obviously you want to be let go because the blue flags do apply in the P Cup. But if I were Elegance, I'd be thinking just let him go a little late. Like this. He backs them up very close to each other. Now they're within 2/10, and they will be trying to get behind Christian, who's just saying, please pass me, please.
Stop
but
using
they're
me
saying,
for draft.
No, we need the draft. Elegance,
Goes
he's gonna
for the
be
dive
going
bomb.
for it. Oh, he has to lock up to avoid going into the back of Christian.
That he does.
Novic almost pitting them. They're going neck and neck. Christian behind them like that crying boo meme. Please, just slow. He says they're going into turn 2. Christian just going off track to let them through. Elegance and Novic neck and neck going into turn 3. Going downhill. He'll have to lose it a little bit. Novic climbing P2 back. Now they're going for the uphill into turn 4. Novic quite a bit ahead. They're back to their normal programming now, but Elegance giving a better exit out of T4 into T5 round the water marker turn. Novic
no!
And Elegance will take that position. He will hold on to it. And what happened to Novic? Novic is now back in Elegance's position, but he does have the faster Sector 3. So will he make it up here? Who knows? Will he lunge into T12? Who knows? He only has 4
laps, yeah. That's what I was going to say. I just noticed that too.
To do this.
That is incredible. That they're going to be, at this point, he's just now making the overtake on him. I mean, that is incredible. It took this many laps.
Like I said, they used that back marker to his advantage. Elegance probably is praising Christian at this point. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you for existing.
Says
is what I would be saying.
Everybody gets one.
Here's your $5 to your PayPal.
Yeah.
To Christian's credit, he did try to let them pass on the straight, but Novic and Elegance were like, give me that arrow.
In all defense for him, like, they way too much pressure on him. They even made him spin out after they made their overtake. Like, just fucked up, guys. Come on. Be a little bit nicer.
The poor man.
Yeah. Being tortured. Not only does that happen, like, that's going to put him even further back on his time than he was before, so.
Yeah, Novic staying within 2 seconds, but as we saw for Elegance, that's just not gonna be enough. Novik gonna have to find some stuff, gonna have to find some pace within him, compromise his lines possibly. He might be driving a little erratic to make it up, or he might be settling for P3. You know, he could be doing that.
That he could.
He probably, at this point, he might be thinking, you know what, GG. I just have to beat Froley, so I'm gonna take P3. He could be thinking that.
True.
Justice for Christian, says Nick.
Glad someone's concerned. Oh man. Alright, let's see. Author, he's actually... Wow, he's closing in. He's second
closing
and
in.
a half from Stevie Bob.
Yeah, let's give some love to that catch-up, because that has been a hell of a comeback from Arthur. Can Stevie Bob hold on to that 5th position for the last 2 laps?
We'll see. Novik looking on the inside, coming into...
Yeah, Novik, he has to brake. He has to brake, and that was almost dangerous. We could have had our safety car. I was literally thinking, even thoughts bring the commentator's curse, apparently.
It does.
Because I was just thinking that we have not had a safety car and we're almost out of the range
I was thinking
for
the
a
same
safety
thing
car to happen.
Just fucking weird. And for the most part, for me, it was like, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I bet on no safety car. And now I feel terrible, because I can't just bet on that and also be in control bringing the safety car out. Hold on.
Well, to be fair, as a mod, it does say that we don't determine the outcome. But we are also the commentators, so we determine the outcome.
Yeah, so you guys really do hate to hear it. Me, on the other hand, I don't. I love it.
Yeah, Mazda telling me to shh, but there's only 2 laps left. I don't think... normally when I am safety car, in the final 3 laps...
Try not to.
It has to be really bad, like...
It has to be like whole
half
grid.
the grid crashing.
Yeah. Or the entire podium, the top 3 taking each other out, some nonsense like that. Which, if Elegance can make 35 seconds of, maybe it could happen. But yeah, very interesting. Author's still same gap behind Stevie Bob. I'm sure this is his one goal he's looking down right now. He's just like, if I can at least, like, get up to him, close the gap before the end of this race, you know? That's the kind of goals I set for myself.
Yeah, it is. It is a good challenge. It is a good push. He's really digging deep for his pace. This is where he needs to find the pace, because we are entering the penultimate lap here, and he can see Stevie Bob wherever he goes. They probably will not be catching up to Christian to have influence on their times, but yeah, it's gotta, like I said, it's a lot of frustration. Novik is honking.
That he is.
Novik honking like, "Hey, Elegance, come back!"
So
I imagine
get that
the chat.
position.
I imagine the chat is like, "Hey, Elegance, you want to slow down so we have a tighter race for the last?" I don't know why. Somebody always has to ask that. Like they forget what racing in a league is. They're like, "Hey, you want to slow down so we can have a closer race?" And it's always the person behind. You will never see the person in front like, "Hey, I'm gonna slow down so we can have a closer race."
Right, yeah, absolutely. That's never the case. Unless it's Charles.
Yeah, Charles, no, he doesn't do that because he has a goal to lap the entire grid. He has yet to do that.
True.
This season. He may have done it last season. Who knows? I forget.
I stopped paying attention at some point, you know.
just give up at some point. Charles entering the final lap. We did not have a safety car this entire time,
which is fortunate, also unfortunate. It could have helped. I think in my perspective from earlier, it was the fact I'd seen that more people had kind of like either gone to pits or left the server. That's where I was like, oh, now the incident between 2 people, it could have definitely been more heavily considered. Uh-oh. Who's that off on the side? That's gonna be Author. Okay, thank God. I was like,
oh, Novik spinning into the final turn. You hate to see it.
No!
That should cement Elegance's P2. GG, no read.
He did not.
And that almost almost gave Froley enough time to catch up.
That it did.
And Novic must be panicking. He's got to be panicking. With Froley just setting in on him.
That's very unfortunate. Yeah, there goes all the gaps that we had earlier. We had like second gaps between two different people, and now there's just nothing. Elegance getting away with it. P2, Charles, here he is. May as well give him some.
If Novic loses it one more time, Froley will be on his ass. And I do not want to say, you know, commentator's curse or anything, but I did just put that out in the air.
No, you did.
But before that, let's go to our regularly scheduled programming. With Charles coming around the final corner, he's been unstoppable, he's been in the lead, he crosses the line to be the winner of the Porsche Cup at Hungaroring. Boy, am I hungry.
Yeah,
like, actually, I did not eat breakfast before
you just woke up.
coming to... Yeah, I woke up, grabbed some coffee, got a shower, and
hey, coffee's breakfast in my book.
I need to eat, and then I need to like, I don't know, get a life. What am I doing?
We are benefiting our community in some way.
And Elegance coming around the final turn, taking it as slow as possible. He does not want to Novic this. Yeah, I did make Novic a verb. Elegance crosses the line for P2. I just sprained my... Okay, alright. Max loaded in. I think he's a little late. Novic crosses for P3.
Yep, that's the podium.
And we have Froley crossing for P4, instantly teleporting the pits. He is done. He got out. He disconnected. He said, "That's all, folks."
Man, we should do that with the stream, though. Bye. Christian
crossing the line.
Don't think that 9 seconds is gonna do much.
We have Stevie Bob still going. He's the only one not to finish because, you know, I guess Charles passed everyone except Stevie.
Probably. Alright, there's Stevie Bob.
Stevie Bob crossing the line, P5. So that is gonna be your final standings here. We have Charles Bertrand, Elegance, Novic taking the podium.
We do. Great race, guys. What a way to come back from break week and, you know, just shatter the expectations. No safety car? Wow. So happy about that.
There's no safety. I'm surprised.
Getting their donuts in.
I am surprised, but that was a good race by everybody. Novic, heartbreak on this penultimate lap there. Elegance probably thinking, "Oh, thank God,
it's over."
You know, it's ogre is what he said.
Said it's Jover, my friend.
It's Jover.
But man, what a race! That man, after having a week off from this shit, I feel like I don't do this anymore. I feel like I'm in a new job or something, you know. Prediction results are no for the safety car. How about that, guys? Which is great. I did practice enough on the keyboard to make sure that I could get out there. I'm very upset that I was not able to prove it, but you know, maybe until the next one. But that will be Porsche Cups at the Hungaroring.
Do we want to see if we want to bring our boys in, Elegance and Novic?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
All right. Well, you keep talking. I'll go grab them.
I'll do my best to do that. I can
God,
put in some
I
effort.
hope it's not a cesspit.
Probably not.
Wish me luck.
Yeah, he's sending himself in, so we'll see how he comes back. Hopefully alive. Not a whole lot that can come from it. So we're gonna get some of them in here. We're gonna talk with them, see what they think.
So here we have Mr. P2.
Yo, what's up?
How is it going?
What's good?
Mr. Elegance.
Tell me what you were thinking for those 16 laps you was stuck behind Novic and gaining, losing, gaining, losing. How did you keep your cool to be able to strike when the iron was hot?
Well, I could tell that my pace was a little bit better, but I could also tell that I think he had a better, more stable setup because he had less moments. So every time I got real close, I had issues like keeping it on track. So I was just focusing on, basically taking better lines more suited for this car. And hoping he made a mistake, and then he did.
Yeah, and
then we got P2.
Very fortunate timing as well. That was like, what, with like 3-4 laps to go?
Yeah.
Crazy.
And and it was funny because I almost did the same thing as he was doing that, but I kept it on track, so.
Hey, that's where it really counts right there. You're the one that managed to keep it on track. Unfortunately, in his position, he made a little bit of a whoopsie. And maybe he will learn from that whoopsie. We don't know.
Hell yeah, brother. Also, how the hell did Charles beat us by 40 seconds?
He
built different?
is built it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just built different. Did you happen to see on lap 19, NOVIC behind you spin in the final corner?
I mean, I didn't see it, but I heard him.
Oh, he was vocal about it.
Yes.
We were watching that battle, hoping that maybe he would send it, maybe catch up for a photo finish, and then heartbreak, as we called it.
Very big heartbreak.
Yeah,
but
I was taking it very easy towards the end because some of the fast corners, like, you couldn't go through them anymore. Basically, I had to slow down an entire gear essentially. Wow. I think tires were on 40%, so
they seemed like they were for most people. So I actually questioned at some point, I think halfway through it, I was like, what is even the strategy for this? Are they gonna ever pit, or is it just a one, good luck, fucking send it?
Yeah, let me ask, were you planning to pit had there been a safety car?
Probably. Yeah.
It's a free opportunity. It's reasonable.
Yeah, because from practice, the way the tires were working for this car is you get one good lap, basically like an F1 quali lap, and then they just die. And even though you're 90% on tire wear, it's so much slipperier.
Damn.
So I think it would be a really big advantage if there was a safety car to go pit, even if you're in last.
Yeah. I was hoping to at least see one, because like I was saying earlier, I didn't practice on the keyboard for nothing. I wanted to show it off, but didn't have to. And it probably could have ended in tragedy if, worst case scenario, you guys would have seen me do a little bit of a donut in front of you and teleport the pits right away.
I'd be down.
The safety car has become the danger, as is tradition here at SRL. So,
just like old times, classic.
I know that was an amazing race, Elegance.
Bright says tires felt fine towards the end.
That was really good sticking within. We were noticing, as I was saying, you were having a better sector 2. NOVIC was having a better sector 3, and in the end, it didn't even matter. No, you did. You held on to it.
Did you guys think I squeezed him too hard?
Nah.
No.
I think everything looked a bit fair play. There was only one moment where I was like, that's really fucked up, and that was when you guys had passed Chris, and then Chris kind of spun out. I think just out of the pure pressure of having you guys behind him for so long.
Elegance, the PayPal came through, so
yeah, we didn't see anything.
I'm kidding. It's a joke for anybody watching the VOD or YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, so please don't ever send money, and with a note that says P1.
Yeah, joke. No, but yeah, no, it was a very good race. Thank you for being you.
Yeah.
Love you,
hell yeah, brother. Thank you for having me. Come on.
All right.
Some options we don't make, and I didn't make that option, so.
Let's bring in the boy.
Alrighty, Mr. NOVIC.
Mr. P3.
P3
or maybe I
merging.
shouldn't say that because you'll want to kill me. How did that race feel to you for 16 laps of constant pressure from Elegance?
My God. Yeah.
I know, I was speechless.
Insane.
I was speechless too.
Sheesh.
I was speechless too. You know what? That time when he finally passed you, I was just like, and I just.
Okay.
Hi, welcome. How you doing?
Hey, NOVIC, how's... Great race.
Good time to join back.
Yep. So, any thoughts? I mean, I think that you held up a very great race, especially just no matter any time we checked, you were just keeping a perfect second gap on the motherfucker. Up until, you know, the unfortunate events that occurred. Between you guys, I think you might be the entire stream for this. I'm not too sure. But if we watch the VOD back, pretty sure it might be just you guys.
Yeah. We were talking
There was
about
there was a lot of social distancing. I don't know the COVID protocols in Hungary, but everybody was abiding by them.
Somehow.
But you were having a better, from my observations, Elegance was beating you in Sector 2, and then you would beat him back in Sector 3. Is that what you were thinking too, and did it keep you calm, or did you feel the pressure the whole lap?
I knew that I could probably get him towards the latter half of the lap, so I was like, if I just stay strong, Sector 3 and 4, I can just beat him, you know, as long as he doesn't pass me. But I'm pretty sure he was conserving for like 15 laps before he started pushing in the end, and
Fair assessment.
after he passed me, like, no spins at all. He talked about how we got loose all the time. I didn't really see it that much, but I did see it sometimes. He had some big moments here and there, but it was worse for me. I had the worst one of all.
There were definitely moments where he was gonna advance. Like in my mind, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna make the overtake," but he'd like almost just barely mess up like a bit of a turn, and it just cost him like that entire potential. And again, I'd look back and be like, "Oh, the gap's a half a second, now a second." Like Jesus Christ, man! Very great defensive on your behalf, I'd say.
Yeah. It was fun actually seeing someone for like the entire race. I enjoy that.
Others cannot say the same, sadly.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Froley doesn't know how to drive Porsche Cup, so couldn't been a three-way, but you know.
Damn, called out.
Wow.
Called out. That should lead up to a very exciting round 7. There may be a few punterinos involved after that call out.
Intentional or not. Who knows?
But just to get you back a little bit on behalf of Froley, because I know he'd won it. How did that spin on the last turn? Apparently you were vocal about it, we heard. What were you thinking before? Did you try to push a little harder into that turn? What caused the spin?
Yeah, Max was encouraging me a little bit. He was like, you know, go push really hard, you know, full send, and I ended up full sending it, and I got a little loose, a bit too much over rotation.
That's what
and
made
then I ended
sense.
up dying.
So you listened to the German teenager who's been up for 3 days,
Yeah.
telling you to
Sleep
push
deprived.
hard.
Where's his mind
Yeah.
at? Who knows?
Yeah. Well, it was all in all a very good race. You did amazing, and after that spin, I noted that Froley was catching up to you. So I imagine you felt that was your only goal at that point, was you cannot let Froley catch up.
Yes, my goal was to not spin. I knew I was faster than Froley, so I just decided, you know what, I'll just take it slow, don't spin, and we win, and we get top 3.
I'd say that's a very
Well,
good mindset to have at that point.
Very good job, very good podium.
Yeah.
Way to hold on to it, and we're excited for next week.
Absolutely. Honestly,
Me
I was
too.
excited for tonight, but barely even prepared after like having to get everything put together.
I woke up, grabbed coffee, and came to the booth. So
Yeah, I know, Chris. I figured that. I felt the same way for a lot of people after that, but
All right. Thank you for joining us, Novik. I'll move you back.
Yeah.
But it was a blast watching you.
All right.
Did a great
Thank you.
job. Appreciate it. Fantastic.
So with the last of our podium goes, our P1 does not speak. He prefers to be voiceless, but I did get a comment. I asked him comments for P1, and he said, whoever made this car mod should be brutally beaten, and that is the best race I've done in my life. Performance, not race itself.
Well, that's good.
So there you have it, folks.
Um,
If you are the mod maker, listen, it wasn't my words, okay?
That's
it
true.
wasn't my words.
just feedback from the community, and we have. It's like the song you think is gonna end, it just never does. What a great! It's good for that reason.
Reminds you of Christmas music? Yeah.
Woo! Good job, Charles. Great race.
Good race, yeah. 40-second lead. But not, I mean, shit, 40 seconds on
It's quite
on
a bit.
Hungaroring.
Yeah.
What a performance in the Porsche Cup cars. That was amazing. But because he's suffering from success, he got 0 screen time because he was just ahead. We didn't have to check in on him.
It's like I was saying to Novik earlier. I'm pretty sure the whole stream was just him and what's his face? Yeah. Let's remind me.
It was definitely Novik
And
and
Elegance,
yeah, that other guy. that other unnamed guy who
Whoever
will
that
not
guy
name.
is, showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
Guy or girl. We're inclusive
True,
here.
yeah.
We don't know who that person is.
Yep. You're right.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
But, like you were saying, it's probably time that we do wrap it up. So, again, guys, for everyone that came out and is in chat, if you didn't come out and you're not in chat, do better next time. But I still love you.
Yeah, just do better.
Right. Again, guys, thank you so much for the support, all the subs that we got today. So that would be Skofic, Anadonius, Mazda, myself. I gifted one to Jody as well. So good job, everybody.
Wow, the Jody, but not me.
Let's keep
Okay,
it up.
let's see.
Hey, it's for my tax write-offs. Okay, let's keep it on the deal.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Forgot we're still on stream. So yeah, again, guys, thank you so much. We will be back Monday. Where the hell are Indian at? Wait, no, that's for IndyCar. Where the hell's Winston Cup at?
Winston Cup is at Michigan.
Winston Cup is at Michigan.
And we're finally out of the short ovals.
Yeah.
I hate
What?
short ovals so
I'm
much.
glad we got them out of the way then, if that's the case. But hey, they were entertaining for how much, I'd say productivity, but for how much entertainment and, you know, just how interesting it remained under caution. Kill me. I hope it never be a safety car or a caution car for NASCAR, so thank you, Reese, again, as always. But guys,
Yeah.
thanks for coming out. Brett and I are gonna head out of here. He has a whole day ahead of him. I have the end of my day ahead of me. So yeah.
Yeah.
Polar
So I think
opposites.
as the commentator from over the sea, thank you for coming out, and we'll see you next time on
Till
the
then,
Friendship
guys.
Park podcast.
Rebranding, I love it. You guys have a great night. I'll let this play out for you. Oh man. Say nothing, guys. Because I don't want to say goodbye. I hate doing it. But it has to be done. So goodbye, guys. See you Monday.